What the team witnessed during their experiment at Homestead 2 was nothing short of haunting. But things got even more spooky when they processed their data. As you begin to try to understand what happened on this unprecedented night, this unorthodox experiment, you start to see images that catch your eye. In terms of the data analysis, Metaframe once again captures a strange light, which I'm still trying to understand what it was and if it could be related to something that you've seen before.
Yeah, the question is whether any of our activity is activating something. Let's talk about Metaframe and what it's doing in this case. You know, it's giving us the benefits of a long exposure with our cameras. And at one point, only during the experiment, we see this UAP activity showing up above the homestead, and it takes on the form of almost a couple of vertical lines. And, you know, the first thing that comes to mind, of course, is, am I looking at a lens flare? Am I looking at something that I can account for with a mundane explanation here? It's the alignment of all this errant data. The heat, anomaly, brain activity, some of this UAP activity, it really has me scratching my head.
In an experiment designed specifically to summon something from within the ranch, you get data correlating to Homestead 2. That's kind of next level.
It's beyond coincidence.
Yeah, it's got to be. I think also of note is Maddie Farr's reaction to her data. That's very interesting to me, too, because she definitely was affected by what she saw.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Whoa.
This is when Art was starting to step into the homestead.
Huge changes.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
You're looking at these high amplitudes. The data we were getting just doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
So I'm going to go ahead and share this next clip with you. This is where it gets even weirder. When he entered the homestead, the EEG shifted into something we simply don't see in normal physiology and cannot be explained by conventional neuroscience.
Man, look at that.
Yeah, this one I remember. She said that Art looked calm and the scan should read normal at this point.
Yes. So instead of organized rhythms, there were sudden bursts of anomalous high amplitude activity. So the shift from a perfectly normal baseline to an inexplainable system-wide anomaly, right, suggests that Art's brain or the recording system itself was being influenced by an unknown external factor.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
We were getting good data. It was as if his cognitive state was, you know, very agitated, like he was involved in some sort of stressful activity.
Yes.
When he was observably quite calm. Do you remember this?
Yes.
So that raises the question, are we only measuring Art, or are we measuring something or someone else?
Did you get the sense that Art felt he was successful in what he was trying to manifest after the experiment?
Yeah, in fact, he said as much. He was trying to communicate with whatever it was he had poked at, and he seemed to think that he did. And we didn't have physical evidence that he had, but he seemed to feel, he personally expressed that he felt like it was successful and he had accomplished what he had come here to do.
Did he mention that he put it back where it came from?
He didn't say anything about that. So,
Right.
you know, Pandora's box was opened. He didn't say anything about closing it.
Well, it was incredible to watch.